Good morning, everybody. Crypto Kev here with another video. We are going to talk about Dogecoin today. I want to bring up some macro level patterns that nobody's talking about. And I can't believe that no one's talking about this because this is the biggest area of opportunity when it comes for Dogecoin to make its next parabolic move to the upside. So we're going to jump right into it. As you could see in previous bull runs for Dogecoin, right, we have our moves up, we have our long accumulation phase where we form this macro level descending triangle, and then we eventually have a breakout. Same deal down here, right? We have a massive bull run, we have a descending triangle, and then we get a massive breakout from it, which is interesting because these descending triangles on a macro level are typically bearish patterns, but we're breaking out to the upside from them, and obviously, the market as a whole, being in a bull market, right, you could break out of a descending triangle in a bullish manner easily. It's not that difficult to do. So I don't want to make it seem like this shouldn't be happening. It can easily happen on a shorter time frame. Typically, they lean more bearish, right? But market sentiment means a lot. But back to the point. I put this green arrow here because I want everyone to see what happens when these breakouts occur, right? So we have our initial breakout. We have our wick down because of a rejection, some area of resistance. I don't have the Fibonacci's put up or anything like that, but you can see there's some resistance here, right? The key point is that we have our first initial breakout of the descending triangle, and then we dump back down. We have a couple days of a downside. We retest our descending triangle, and then we start our ascension, right? 3 days in a row of nice green days, and then eventually that's all she wrote, right? We stay above our moving averages, our 50, our 100, and our 200, and then it's pretty much off to the races, right? And then this leads us into the last, you could per se, bull run that, Dogecoin had, that parabolic move. In which case, right, what did we do? We had our bull run, we dropped down, the market went into a lull, we went into a summer bear phase, and what is Dogecoin doing? It formed the same exact descending triangle on a macro level. This is the third time in a row over the last couple years that it's done this. But there's also something very interesting here that's a little different from previous times. I'd have to go very far back, all the way down into, mid 2020 to find when this happened. And that's, as you could see, right, we're always staying above our moving averages when we're in a really strong bull phase. But now, right, throughout this whole area of accumulation, we've never seen this, and it's matching up perfectly with the apex of our descending triangle. First of all, look at the similarities here. We have our pump out of the descending triangle, we wick up to the 50 and 100 day, and then we get rejected, we come back down. We have a couple days here where we're potentially retesting the top of our downward trending resistance, right? Very normal. Remember what that looks like. Same exact thing, right? We pump up, we have our wick a couple days down to test downward trending resistance, then we start our move back up. So it's the same exact move. I mean, it's almost like it's programmed. But the big key here that's different than the last time is we were already above our moving averages at that point. So this is what my prediction is going to be for Dogecoin. If the market remains bullish, let's say Bitcoin recovers, Ethereum keeps going, altcoins are starting to pump, which I believe is going to happen, there's going to be a couple things that I'm looking for. One, I want to see our daily RSI get back above the 50 level. Anytime our daily RSI is back above the 50 level, that means the bulls are in control and we're starting a new trend to the upside, potentially very strong trend. Even throughout this accumulation phase, you've seen times where we finally broke above the 50 level and we saw very nice moves to the upside. This may not look like much, but these are big moves, right? These are like 50 to, this is a 125% move right here. So this is what my prediction is beyond that. RSI above the 50 level. We are going to make a slow climb back up to these moving averages because I'm telling you right now, everyone keeps talking about, 35 cents, this cent. No. In between 22 and in between 25 cents is going to be the biggest area of resistance for Dogecoin. If Dogecoin can get back above these moving averages, this is what's going to happen. Not only are we going to now have new support, but the 50 is going to cross over the 100 and the 200 day, and we're going to have a golden cross. Right? What is a golden cross? A golden cross is, I'll go back and show you. the last time we had a golden cross, the same thing happened, right? We go parabolic. Now, you hear about golden crosses a lot with Bitcoin, right? It's usually an indicator. It's a lagging indicator, obviously, but it usually means there's big pumps to come. Bitcoin had its golden cross and made over 100% move, and obviously now we're in a retracement phase, but that golden cross was a lagging indicator. Once this golden cross happens, it's going to match up perfectly. We're going to inch our way back up, right? We're going to get back into the 22-cent area. You're going to see this green line start to converge back the other way, in which case it's going to cross the blue line and the light blue line, which are our other daily moving averages. We're going to get that golden cross. Dogecoin gets above all of those at the same time, right? We don't have to battle our way through like, oh man, we hit the 50-day. Now we got to get to the 100 because it's 6 cents away. I mean, none of that. They're all going to converge at one time. They're all going to be stacked up together at the 22 to 25 cent level, which basically I'm saying is if once we break 25 cents and we're healthily, let's say we're, well into 26 cents, I'm telling you right now, we are going to go parabolic as long as the market remains healthy, because I'm telling you the shorts are going to leave the market. You're going to see long orders start piling in. You're going to start seeing parabolic moves to the upside just like you did here. Anytime we were above all of our 50, our 100-day, and our 200-day, we broke out of a descending triangle, a macro level descending triangle, and got our RSI above the 50 level, as you could see right here, we went parabolic. This has happened 3 times in a row over the last 2 years. Right? So, past results don't have to be indicative of what the future is going to do, but at the end of the day, that's all we really have to go on in technical analysis, predictive analysis, whatever you really want to call it. That's what we're going off of. So if I were a betting man and I didn't have anything in regards to Dogecoin, I didn't invest in Dogecoin, but I was looking to potentially get involved with it, I'd be waiting to see what happens between this 22 and 25 cent area, what's going to happen with Bitcoin, and I would be setting up for a trade right at the top of these levels here, right in here. Once Dogecoin would break 24, 25 cents, and now we're hitting into that 26 cents, I would expect that to be the best possible scenario, the best possible position for it to then make its new parabolic bull run move. Where we go from there, I don't know. I mean, we can head up. I mean, my next target would be 45 cents right off the bat. 100%, and then we can start looking at, there's very little resistance after that 37 cents in that 45 cent area. There's like no resistance all the way up to all-time highs. So obviously, first things first, we need to get up into the 22. We need to get up into the 25 cent area. Once we do that, RSI will be over 50 level. Once we do that, these are going to converge and get so tight that they're going to have the golden cross, in which case Dogecoin will be above all of these moving averages. It'll be an unstoppable support level. There's no way we're going to fall through them at that point. I mean, it's going to be so much support for us that's why they call it a golden cross in the first place. You build up so much support and you come out of a macro level pattern, your RSI gets to where it needs to be, that there's really nowhere else to go. The buying pressure, the volume, the long orders are all going to flood into this market, and you're going to see huge moves for Dogecoin. Now, everyone's asking, all right, I'm getting hyped up, Kev. When's this going to happen? Because Dogecoin's been sitting in the same long accumulation phase for a very long time. And the answer is on that, I can't say exactly when this is going to happen, but it's going to be sooner than later, right? I mean, when we were going up over here, it was starting to look like this could happen soon, right? We got to that point, right? Look, we were right here, and it was like, all right, this golden cross is going to happen soon. But then what happened? Bitcoin made a dump, Dogecoin followed it, which is actually kind of crazy how it lined up, because it made us get right back into our descending triangle. We broke out of the apex again, and now we're basically in the same position except at a lower price level. That's okay. If I had to really put a timetable on it, I mean, probably somewhere in, it was December 15th, right? But due to the fact that we dumped, the golden cross can't happen now, right? We got back into our apex, we broke out of it, and now, we're kind of just inching our way back up. So based on a time scale, if we kind of just methodically move our way up based off, I could even make a little brush out of it here just to make it easier. Let's just say we methodically move our way up and then we finally break through our moving averages, right? Something like that, because I want to be conservative. I don't want to be like, all right, straight up. No, we're not going to go straight up. But let's just say we methodically move our way back up, kind of like these moves, right? These nice rounded moves. we're looking at what? I mean, beginning of January, right? What is that? January 1st. Am I right about that? Yeah, January 1st. You know, we could just call it the first week of January if we remain bullish, right? We have to remain bullish. Bitcoin has to get back going. I mean, I really believe that's going to happen with the Fed news that happened yesterday, with the patterns that were starting to form, the falling wedge pattern on the daily, the RSI showing a lot of divergences. I mean, it's clear cut to me that we're still in a bull run. We're not in a bear market. We're going to be headed up. We're in a lengthened cycle. I've believed that for a while now. And listen, if you're watching this YouTube video, you're not getting any Dogecoin technical analysis like this anywhere else. Not on Twitter from some of these these YouTube guys that literally don't know what they're talking about. They just say it's going up every single day. You know, all they care about is subscribers and followers. You know, you're getting real TA here. You're getting real predictive analysis, real broken down information. Subscribe and like and subscribe to the channel, right? Because I'm going to continue to do this for the Dogecoin team, the Dogecoin family out there. And obviously we talk about Bitcoin, ETH, we talk about any coin that people want me to talk about, we're going to go over. So keep your eye on this. Mark my words, January 1st. If we're not starting to rise above these levels by January 1st, then we could start looking at, you know, probably somewhere around, exactly a month difference compared to what we spoke about before when it came to December 14th. Maybe somewhere in this area, right? This area, something like that, right? We can definitely make a move just like that. Up, consolidation, up. Have a nice day. See you later. I'll keep this chart just like that. You guys can take a look at it yourself, but this is how I'm expecting Dogecoin to move. Get above your 50, your 100-day, your 200-day. Create that golden cross. That golden cross will then create massive support and convergence of those daily moving averages. At the same time, the trend would have definitely been in control of the bulls being above the 50 level on the RSI. I will expect big parabolic moves. We can then start looking at the 44-cent level. That's my target for, let's just say, the end of January, right? If we could be at 44 cents by the end of January, who knows? Who knows? I mean, it just lights out from there. So that's all I got, guys. Hopefully you like and subscribe to the video. In the description below, you'll see my link tree. You can follow all my social media, my Twitter, my Discord. I have a Patreon also. Feel free to join up on that and hit the Discord too. Building a community in there. Everything is brand new here, so we're just starting, right? So thank you for watching. You guys have a nice day. Stay positive out there. Everything is looking really good right now. Keeping our eyes on Bitcoin, and I'll get back to you guys maybe with a late day video or something tomorrow. Peace.